Now, if you were starting a movement and you wanted to change the world, who would you get to head it up? Well, you'd need some people who are rich for a start, because you're going to have to finance the whole thing, and then you're going to need some PR people, some people with political savvy, marketing skills, and you probably need a few celebrities, like musicians, actors, just to give some endorsement to your movement, give it some mass appeal. And who does Jesus choose? Some fisherman, a tax collector, a freedom fighter, and then an accountant who later betrays him. Anyway, Jesus had 12 close followers. They were called his disciples. And over the next 3 years, he was to teach and train these men to go everywhere and tell everyone about the kingdom of God. They went everywhere together, including a wedding here at Cana. Now, in Israel, they really know how to celebrate. Weddings can go on for days, and they're fantastic parties. This is a special one taking place right here in Cana. The bride and groom are Jews from the Yemen. Now, halfway through the wedding that Jesus was at, disaster struck because they ran out of wine. Now, Mary, Jesus' mother, was there, and the waiters went to her and said, "What are we going to do?" And she said, "Right, you see that man over there?" And they said, "Yeah." "That's Jesus, my son. Go to him, do whatever he tells you." So they went over to Jesus, said, "Okay, you know about this wine situation. What are we going to do?" And Jesus said, "Right, you see these jars? Now, there would have been 6 of them. About this size, they each hold about 100 litres. And the waiter said, yeah, we see the jars." He said, "Right, go and fill them up with water." So they looked at each other and thought, well, he must know what he's doing, so off they go, and they filled them up with water. They come back to him. "Okay, we've done it. What do we do now?" Jesus says, "Right, go and serve a cup to the man in charge of the feast." And the waiters thought, he is a complete lunatic. We've got nothing to lose, why don't we just do it? So they handed a cup to the man in charge of the feast, and he had a sip. "This is a bit strange. Where are the waiters?" And the waiters thought, oh no, we're really in trouble now. And he said, "You've got this completely wrong. What you normally do is bring the good wine out first, wait till everyone gets a bit drunk, and then bring the rubbish out. This is easily the best wine I've ever tasted. You've got it completely wrong. Cheers." So, not only did Jesus turn 600 litres of water into wine, he turned it into the best vintage wine. Now, that must have been some party. Now, this was the first miracle that Jesus ever did. So why did he do it? Well, obviously, he didn't want to see a good party spoiled. But some people think that this is a kind of picture or a symbol of what Jesus actually came to do. He came to change our dull, sometimes boring lives into something really special and exciting. And when the disciples saw him do this, that was it. They were convinced. He was the Son of God. But not everyone was convinced.